Today I'm going to show you how to put the cam belt onto a 907 engine. This particular car is a 1977 Lotus Esprit S1. I've already installed the timing belt around the crank gear tooth, and I've reinstalled this pulley. The tensioner has been rebuilt, and if you notice, it moves very freely. However, on this particular car, the alignment pin is behind this nut. You take this nut off and there's a pin there, or a hole where you can insert a pin to lock this piston in place. However, with that, on this car, with that pin in place, this piston doesn't stay there. So I'm going to show it without using that alignment pin, which is probably more likely in your car. So what I start off with is putting the belt on the exhaust cam. This belt has already been stretched several times, so it slides on there fairly easily. If you find that yours doesn't, because it's a brand new belt, if you turn this engine slightly, maybe about 10 degrees before top dead center, so you want to turn counterclockwise, it gives you a little more leeway in this belt. You can get it onto a couple teeth, and then you can turn the engine back to top dead center. You can see my exhaust and intake are lined up properly. However, if you look at the auxiliary housing, I've put the belt on here so it's off by about one tooth, and I'll show you why here coming up. So as I tighten this belt up, on a new belt, it's very tight and it's very hard to get on. This was this belt's already been stretched, so it slides on fairly easily. But if you notice, I use the screwdriver in that auxiliary wheel to get it on. So let's go back and look at our alignment marks. Those two are lined up. We're still at top dead center. However, if you look at the auxiliary housing, I'm off by about one tooth. I did that on purpose just to show you how to correct for that. We're going to slide the belt back off, and we're going to try and maintain the tension here so that it doesn't jump any teeth. And since I was off by one tooth, we're going to slide the belt off, and we're going to rotate the engine, this wheel, we're going to rotate it counterclockwise one tooth. So if we look here, our initial alignment is off by about 2 teeth. That's a very good place to start when you go to do your engine. And then we just stretch the belt back up onto the intake. So we're still lined up this way. And when we check here, our marks line up very nicely. And you're ready to go ahead and adjust your tension on your tensioner.